Middle of your mat, toes together, knees wide if you like it that way. Reaching arms to the front, sinking your hips onto the heels. Just relax your head onto the mat. A few deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Turn your head side to side, massaging forehead. You can come onto the fingertips if you want to put your arms wider than your shoulders, straight arms. So you start feeling your shoulders as well. And then put your hands flat, come onto all fours. Start your cat-cow straight away. Big inhale as you open your chest, open your heart. Big exhale, rounding the back. Slowly moving that spine, warming it up. Make sure your arms are staying straight. By all means, drop the head back. As you're looking up to the ceiling, drop your chin onto the chest as you're looking at your belly button. Just to take that spine into those 2 C curves. Make this the last one. And then once you're back to neutral, spinal balance, straight arms, shoulders away from the ears, left leg pushes back, squeezing left glute, leveling hips, right fingertips to the front. Hold it for a couple of breaths while you're lengthening. Really pulling out of your shoulders, hips, finding your core here. And then for another couple of breaths, push the right fingertips to the right corner of the room, left toes to the left corner of the room, but keeping your spine lined up with the long side of the mat. And then back to center. Big inhale as you lengthen one more time, knee to elbow underneath your stomach, rounding the back for 3. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, touch and squeeze the elbow and the knee together. One more time, inhale, extend. Exhale, touch and squeeze it for a split second. Push out one more time, big inhale. Exhale, settle on the mat and straight away, other side. Right leg goes back, left fingertips to the front. Once you've got that straight, long spine, hold it for a couple of breaths. Think about long shoulders, long neck. Squeezing right bum cheek, finding that balance. Draw the belly button into your lower back, that helps. And then push them out to the corners. Feeling that the spine is not moving, you're just moving from the shoulder joint and the hip joint. And then back to center, lengthen as you exhale, inhale. Exhale, touch the knee to the elbow, round your back, feel the core muscles working. Twice more, inhale, really lengthen it. Exhale, squeeze. One more time, really long spine, tight stomach. Last time, try and squeeze a bit longer. And then inhale, long spine one last time. Settle onto the mat. Reach the fingertips forwards, tug the toes. Find your first downward dog, rounding the back to start with. And then move around, pedaling heels. Keep spreading those fingertips, keeping the arms straight. Hands shoulder width. We're going to wave with the spine, bit more core here. On your next inhale, lift both heels, tug the tailbone. Find your high plank position. Maybe look forwards but straight spine. And exhale, push back up into your downward dog. Focus on the chest first and maybe lower your heels gently, not all the way, but start feeling the stretch. Again, inhale, lift the heels, tug the tailbone. Find that straight spine, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Pushing through and then maybe lowering the heels. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, ripple through. And this time, exhale, pop the knees down and go onto your front. Keeping hands under the shoulders. Mini cobras to start with. Pressing feet onto the mat. Pressing elbows backwards. Inhale, come up, drop the head back on the top. Exhale, come down. I'm focusing on back muscles rather than the arms. So imagine the shoulder blades are pulling you up. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, still a mini cobra. Exhale onto the mat, straight spine, tight tummy, push up. Full press up if you want, tug the toes and then find your downward dog. A bit more paddling if you need it, otherwise find your static pose. I'm still keeping a slight bend in the knees. Maybe heels off, but if you've got that length in the hamstrings and calves, by all means straighten the legs. Make sure your spine is long. You're feeling the chest. On your next inhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, feet hip distance. 3 halfway lifts, bending knees. Really lengthen the spine. Take it slow. Exhale as you fold. Just a couple more. I'm going to go slow here. Just to prepare still the spine, the core, hamstrings. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's grab the back of the legs. Give them a hug. Bend your knee. Hang your head. Turn your head side to side to loosen your neck. And then put your fingertips on the mat. Heel toe the feet out wider than your mat maybe and sit into a yogic squat. I've got toes are turning out. Heels are turning in. Heels are staying flat. Sit as low as you want, as low as you can. Straight away. Elbows into the knees when you're ready. Just take it a bit easier with the first one. Move around a bit. Think about straight back. Just a few breaths here. If you feel that your knees are dropping inwards, push them out. And start using your glutes. Give your glutes a squeeze. Feel that the strength is coming from there. And then sit up nice and tall. Love it. Find yourself on your back. However you get there, you can just push your feet around. And then find yourself on your bum. Tug the knees in. Roll onto your back straight away. Just tug the knees into your chest. Rock your back out. And then once you're there, hands flat. Stick the legs up in the air. Bend the knees if you need to. Flex the feet. Or push the heels up to the ceiling with straight legs, depending on the length of your hamstrings. Press your lower back into the mat. Take a big breath in as you drop your heel about 3 inches, no lower than that. Exhale, bring it back up. Keep your head flat, shoulder blades flat. Inhale, drop. Not too low. Just feel the stomach muscles. Lumbar spine is still flat. Exhale, come back. Inhale, drop. Exhale, come back. Now this time crunch up. So lift the shoulder blades off and reach the fingertips towards the front of the mat. I'm going to point the toes this time. It doesn't really matter. Inhale as you start dropping both legs. Maybe go lower this time because you're a bit stronger here. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, drop. We've got 3 of these all together. That's already your second one. Drop however far you wish, as long as your lumbar spine stays flat, you're safe. Exhale, come back. One more time. I'm going to make that lift as slow as possible and lift it back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tug the knees in, round your back, head down, rock your back out. I'm just going to roll up into a seated position. Give it a rock forwards and backwards. And then straighten your right leg out a little bit to your right and tug the left leg into your groin. So if I turn around, I've got the hips nice and squared up with the short side of the mat. Just sit up and stretch forwards in between the 2 knees. Big inhale and exhale as you walk forward to drop your head. And just feel a bit of stretch. Might be in your back. You might already feel it in your left glute, right hamstrings, inner thighs. If it hurts your right knee, you might want to turn your right toes up to the ceiling to take the heel off of the ground Just take it for a second. There will be a lot less pressure on the right knee. And walk back up for a breath. Big inhale, long spine, sitting bones flat, and exhale, walk a bit further. So start stretching into those inner thighs and hamstrings. Drop the head all the way if you've got that. On your next inhale, come back up. We're going to come back to that because we will be doing quite a few of these. And then bring the right knee in and either in front of your left shin, or if you can take it all the way around on the outside of your left thigh, press it onto the mat, wherever that is. I'm going to stay here. You go all the way if you want. And then sit up tall, right fingertips behind you, left arm up, and spinal twist. I'm pressing the left elbow into the right knee. Look behind you over the right shoulder. Double check that your sitting bones are flat wherever that leg is. Just make sure you can feel the twist in the back. Long spine. One more breath here. And slowly come back to center. Tuck that right knee into your chest. And then grab underneath your hamstrings. Sit up nice and tall and start extending that right leg. It might not go all the way out, but that's okay. If you manage to take it all the way out, please do. Sitting up tall, keep that long spine, and maybe walk up on that calf. So you start stretching the hamstrings a bit more. If you can straighten it out, please do. If you can grab it and pull it in, please do. Otherwise, stay with me. I'm just bending and focusing on a straight spine. And just hold it here. Make sure you can feel the stretch in the right hamstrings, but sit up tall. Now plant that right foot down. I'm going to transfer the weight into the right foot. So slowly I'm rocking forward. You might not like it on the knee, so just come into a standing position or wait for us here. I transfer the weight like your Turkish get up. Stand back up. I'm keeping the left toes there. Sit back down. Do another 2 of these. Transfer forwards. Stand back up. If you need, sorry, I need to keep it tucked under. If you need some help with the hands, you can reach forwards or behind you and see if you need a bit of help here. There you go. Come down. There you go. Careful with your knees, guys. Sit down. Shake the legs out. That was 3. Once you've done your 3, shake it out and we change over. Left leg straight, right foot in. We're going to come back to that, I promise. Sit up tall, squaring hips with the short side of the mat, walking forwards. Drop the head, keeping sitting bones flat. If you need to move around a little bit, just please do. Move the legs around wherever they need to be. Bit of hamstrings, bit of inner thighs here. On your next inhale, come out of the position, lengthen the spine, and go a little bit further. Just take it as far as you wish, depending on how flexible you are. Slowly sit back up, spinal twist. I'm tucking the left knee in front of the right shin or all the way across. See how far you want to take it straight away. Make sure your left sitting bone is down. Left fingertips behind you, right arm up, across, and press against that left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Again, double checking sitting bones are flat. Spine is long. Feel that nice stretch in your lower back. Look back to center. I'm grabbing under the left hamstrings, pulling the thigh in, long spine to start with, and start straightening. Take it however far it goes. If it really hurts your hip flexors, you might want to drag your belly button into your lower back. Sit up a bit straighter. Or round your back, that might hurt the hip flexors less. You can walk it up if you're ready, however far it goes, or stay with me. Long spine. Plant it down. I'm going to say Turkish get up-ish. Left foot is flat. Transfer the weight onto that left foot. Stand back up. I'm keeping the left toes untucked. Come down. You might feel one side is weaker. Twice more. Again, hand, help. That's fine. Most of the weight is in your left leg. That's the main thing. One more time. and sit back down. Tug the knees into your chest, cross your ankles. We're gonna roll up and over your ankles. If you want to go into the side, please do. Hands flat, step or jump back into high plank. Inhale, look forwards, prepare for your chaturanga. Exhale, go through it, knees down if you want. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, opening the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it for one more breath. On your next inhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And then come up with a flat back, bend the knees. Hinge up from the hip, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sandwich the feet together. Big toes are touching. Release the arms. Next inhale, sit into your chair. Bum low, knees together. Reach the arms high. Shoulders away from the ears. And hold. We're going to sit a bit lower. If you want, lift the heels off and sit down. Come back up into your chair. We've got 2 more of these. You have the option to lower the arms and sit your bum onto the heel with the heels down and come back up. Do 1 more, pick your own option. If it hurts your knees, just stay in a chair. Next time you stand up, lift the right knee into the chest. Stand all the way up, lift the right knee, stalk. Reaching nice and tall. Hold your balance. Warrior 3 airplane. Pushing right heel behind you, arms by your side. Find your balance. Bend that left knee as much as you need to, but right leg is straight. Right toes are pointing onto the mat. Squeezing shoulder blades together, neck is long. Lift the right heel a little bit higher. Lift the shoulders higher. Hold it for 1 more breath. And step into a crescent lunge. Bend the left knee, long step back. Reach the arms up. Inhale. We're going to twist straight away to your left. Vertical, keeping the spine up, straight arms in a T. Lovely. So you're looking to your left. Right fingertips pointing to the front. Left fingertips pointing to the back. Put your left hand on your lower back, but you just want to put it on or snake it around. Reach the right fingertips up. So you're reversing that twisted lunge. Sink down a little bit further, bend the left knee. If you can, maybe straighten the right knee to feel the hip flexor stretching on the right side. And then right hand flat on the mat on the inside of the left leg. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Find your easy twist. Stack the shoulders on top of each other, back leg straight, and sink that hip a bit further. 1 more big breath. Keep lifting the left shoulder, left fingertips to the ceiling. Put the right knee onto the mat, untug the right toes. Look towards your left heel and point your left fingertips towards the, right heel. Point your left fingertips towards the right heel. You might already be able to pick up that left foot with your right foot with your left hand. So if you want, keep your hip low, bend that right knee, grab that foot, pull it onto your heel, onto your bum. If you can't, just stay with that straight right leg in the first round. 1 more breath here if you want. And then reach the left fingertips up, tug the back toes, find that easy twist. 1 more inhale here, 1 more exhale. Left hand on the mat, shoot the left leg to the back, take a big inhale. Chaturanga as you exhale, sink down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it here. Lift the left leg in the air for a 3-legged dog again. Hold it here. Make sure your hips are square. Now let's lift the left heel higher, stacking the hips on top of each other. So you feel that your hip is turning out, but I'm keeping that left leg straight. Keep pushing the chest through. Now, option here, if you want, pop your right elbow onto the mat. So we might be able to lift that left heel even higher. Left arm is straight. Otherwise, keep the right arm straight. It doesn't matter. On your next inhale, push back up, both arms straight. Exhale, lower that left leg. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, jump to the front or step it feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Make sure your toes are touching. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, bum down, chair. Hold it here. You've got the 3 squats. Heels stay down, heels off, whatever you want. Help with the hands if you need to. Sink it down, however far you want to take it. Make sure it doesn't hurt your knees. Try and keep your knees together if possible. Come back up to chair. 2. Breathe with it, leave out the squats if you need to. Come back up. If it doesn't go all the way down, doesn't matter. One more time. As you stand up this time, lift the left heel into the chest. Stoke. Left knee comes up. Sorry, I meant knee. Find your balance. Standing up tall. And lift that left heel high, left knee high. Warrior 3 airplane. Push the left leg back. Arms by your side. Flex the left foot. Make sure your left knee is straight. Bend the right knee as much as you need to. Square the shoulders, hips with the front of the mat, the long, short side of the mat. Squeeze your left bum cheek. Lift the left heel higher. Hold it for one more breath. As slow as you can, step into your crescent lunge. Bend the right knee, land the left foot. Reach the arms up. Crescent lunge. Big inhale. Vertical twist to your right. Bring the arms in as T. Hold. Left fingertips pointing forwards. Right fingertips pointing to the back. Keep sinking into the right knee. Let's reverse that twisted lunge. Right hand on the lower back or snake it around. Left fingertips pointing up. Try and square the hips, but keep reaching the left fingertips to the ceiling and maybe give it a slight back bend. If it doesn't hurt your back, straighten the left knee a bit more. Bend the right knee a bit more. Easy twist. Left fingertips on the mat or for full palm, right fingertips to the ceiling. So we've got that twist, but now we have the hand on the mat. Hold it here, stack the shoulders. Keep turning the right ribcage to the ceiling, but your left heel is going to the back. Put down the back knee. Untug the toes. Right fingertips are reaching to the back. And then look at that left heel if it's there. If you can keep your hips low, start bending the back leg and maybe grab that foot if it's there. If it gives you cramp, just leave it for now. And stay with that reach. Keep looking towards your left heel. Slowly release back into your easy twist. Right fingertips up, tug the back toes. Lift the back knee. Hold it for one more breath. And on your next inhale, right hand down, right leg shoots back. Exhale, chaturanga. You can leave out the chaturanga if you want. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, find your downward dog. On your next inhale, lift the right leg again. 3-legged dog. Squeeze the right bum cheek. Start turning the hip out, lifting the right heel higher. You can always look under your right armpit. Pop the left elbow onto the mat if you wish. So you can lift that right heel higher. Feeling the stretch in the hips. Keep that right arm straight if you can. Both arms are straight. Big inhale, lift that right heel higher and then pop it onto the mat as you exhale. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Give me one squat or leave it out. Inhale, sit. Exhale, stalk. Right knee comes up. Inhale, prepare for your warrior 3. Exhale, push the right leg back. Arms by your side. Lift everything high on your next inhale. Exhale, hold, right knee straight. Inhale, step back and give me that twisted reverse lunge already. Left hand on your lower back. Right fingertips are pointing up. And sink that hip low. Inhale, easy twist. Right hand on the mat. Left fingertips to the ceiling. Either hold it here or pop the back knee down and point the fingertips to the right heel, or even bring that heel onto your bum if it's there. Hold it for one more inhale. Hold it for one more exhale. Release back into your easy twist. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, go into warrior three-legged dog. Left leg reaches up straight away. Three-legged dog. Lift that leg nice and high. Turn the hip out and pop your right elbow on the mat if you wish. Straighten that right leg again. Big inhale. Exhale, step through in between the thumbs, warrior two. Pivot the back heel down, cartwheel the hands up. Lift nice and high and sink down. Left knee is pointing forwards. Left fingertips are pointing to the front. Sinking nice and low. Inhale, reverse. Reach the left fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, half moon. Look at your mat. Left fingertips are coming to the front of the mat. Float into it. Lift the right heel. Stack the hips and shoulders on top of each other. Flexing right foot, pointing it out to your right. See if you want to grab the back leg again. So the right fingertips might be able to grab the right foot if you bend that right knee from the inside of the foot. If not, just hold that half moon. If you're there, press the foot into the hand to open the hip more, open the shoulder more. Hold it for one more breath and then release back into your half moon. Have a little think before you do anything else. We sit into a side lunge onto your right heel. You might want to keep it a bit higher. Start bending the left knee. Long step to the back of the mat. I'm going to turn my back on you. And then turn the hips. Sit onto your right heel into a side lunge. You might want to keep it higher. You might want to have the elbow on the knee. You might be able to sit all the way down. Wherever you are, make sure your back is nice and straight. Hold it for one more breath. And then hands on the mat, going through a wide-legged forward fold, so bum high. Just hang down for a breath or two, feet are parallel. Next time we are going to leave this bit out. Walk to the front of the mat. Go into your runner's lunge, framing the front foot, bending the left knee. And before you do anything else, you're going to go into a side plank position. You have the option here to bend that right knee, just watch for a sec, and push into a side plank so the left leg goes up. Or quite quickly, the right heel goes down onto the outside edge of the foot and find yourself in a side plank. So take your time, get there. You're on the right hand and the outside edge of your right foot or on the right knee. Nice. Once you're there, bend the left knee and put the left foot behind your right thigh. So we are going for a wild thing. Drop your bum for a sec, or watch if you're not sure. I've got left foot behind my right thigh. Lift the bum and then give it a slight back bend. If it's not quite there, just lift the bum as high as it goes. From your wild thing, come into a high plank position. All the way turn back. Leave out the chaturanga if you want, otherwise big inhale as you look forwards. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, reach the arms up, bum low. Exhale, give me that one squat if you want. You don't have to, however you wish. Inhale, stand up, lift the left knee, stalk. Prepare for your warrior 3 airplane. Push back. Find your balance. Lift the left heel high, squeeze the shoulder blades. Draw the belly button in. Left hip is no higher than your right hip. Stepping into your reversed, twisted reverse lunge. Start bending the right knee. Reach up, left fingertips going high, right fingertips going around the lower back. And sink into it. Make sure it's a long step. So your right knee is in line with your right ankle. Slide back bend if you can. Easy twist. Left hand on the mat. Right fingertips are going up. Straight away, if you want, give it that quad stretch by popping the back knee down. You can just point backwards if that's enough. That's a good hip flexor stretch. Or grab that back leg. Whatever you're doing, try and pivot your right shoulder up to the ceiling. Slowly release. Back into your easy twist. You've got the 3-legged dog coming. Right hand on the mat. Sweep the right leg back into your 3-legged dog. Lift it high and pivot the hip open straight away. If you want to, pop the left elbow on the mat. Both arms are straight. Big inhale. Exhale. Step through in between the thumbs. Pivot the back heel onto the mat, getting ready for your warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands up. Sit nice and deep. Roll your shoulders together and away from your ears. Look at the front of the mat, right fingertips on the mat, half moon. Float into that balance. Let's just hold it here. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Left fingertips pointing to the ceiling. Left toes are pointing out to your left. Grab the back leg from the inside if you wish, by bending that left knee slowly. You can press into it if it's there, but please be careful with that. Release back into your half moon. Find the balance. Side lunge onto your left foot, left heel. I'm bending right knee. Make it as controlled as possible. Land on that left foot, sit into your side lunge. You might be able to sit all the way down. Straight away. Wherever you are, straight spine. See how far you want to take it. Hold it for one more breath. Make sure your knee doesn't hurt. Wide-legged forward fold. Hands on the mat, push your bum high, feet parallel. And just hang down. Look to the front of the mat. Walk your hands over. Frame the right foot, runner's lunge. Think about your side plank. Your left knee will be on the mat or the outside edge of your left foot. When you're ready, swing that right leg back and find that side plank. I'm hovering that top foot already, getting ready for the wild thing. Bend the right knee. Land the right toes behind you. Pop the bum down for a sec if you need to. And when you're ready, lift the bum. Open the shoulders and the chest for your wild thing. So a bit of a back bend here. Come back into your high plank. Big inhale once you're there. Leave it out or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. On your next inhale, lift the right leg behind you. Step forward into a pigeon. So your right shin comes behind the wrists. Wiggle your left knees backwards. Find a slight glute stretch. We won't be here for long. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. I'm keeping the fingertips as they are. Big inhale, lift. Big exhale, fold forwards. Keep that back leg straight if you can. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Straight away, come up. Now the left leg is going to sweep around until you come back into that hamstring stretch position where we've been before. I've got left leg out to the side. Right foot is on the inside of the thigh. Big inhale. Now I'm going to stretch towards the left foot. Exhale, stretch the hamstrings. If you need a strap, use it. Otherwise, just grab the back of your leg. Hold it for one more breath. Spinal twist. Tug that left knee in front of the shin or all the way over. Bum comes down. Twist to your left. Press the elbow against it. Look over your left shoulder. Look to the front. Untangle. Grab the back of your thigh, shin, foot. Hold it. Give it a good stretch, chest up. Now I'm going to release it and try and keep it in the air. And if you remember that Turkish get up, the left foot is going to be flat and you're going to stand all the way up. Flat, stand up, lift the right knee into the chest, stalk. Big inhale. Warrior 3, push that leg behind you. Take a long step back into your twisted lunge, reverse it, reverse it. Right fingertips are pointing up. Right hand on the mat, easy twist. Left fingertips pointing up. Hold down the back knee if you want and do a quad stretch or take that hip flexor stretch further or just point backwards with me. Nice. Slowly release back into your easy twist. Three-legged dog. Frame the front foot. Left leg goes up. Lift it high. Pivot the hip open. Pop the right elbow on the mat if you wish. Both arms straight. Big inhale. Exhale, step through, pivot the back heel onto the mat. Warrior 2. Cartwheel up. Left fingertips on the mat. Half moon. Balance. Stack the shoulders and hips. Take your time. If you want to grab the back leg for a breath or two, please do. Otherwise, stay in your half moon with me. Start thinking about your side lunge onto your right heel. Bend that left knee. As controlled as you can. Sit lower than before. Straight spine. Have a little play if you want to sit down maybe all the way. And you want a little opening. Maybe pointing the left fingertips up, right fingertips to the ceiling, please do. Otherwise, just stay with the straight spine. Now this time we leave out the wide-legged forward fold. So you're going to frame the left foot and find a runner's lunge. Try your best to stay low. So I'm shifting over, I'm turning the hip, and as soon as I'm there, side plank. So I'm pushing the left leg back, finding side plank. You're on your right hand, right foot, left fingertips pointing up, and then land the left toes behind you, wild thing. If you want to leave that bit out, please do. Lift the hips high, open the chest to the ceiling. Back into your high plank. I'm gonna hover the left foot this time. Look forwards, take a big breath in. Breathe out, chaturanga. I've got both feet on the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it for one breath. Lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Pigeon. Step the left shin behind the wrists. Settle your hips down. Wiggle your right knee back, right leg straight onto the fingertips. Inhale, look up for 3. Exhale, fold if you can. Feel a bit of stretch in your left glutes, left bum. Inhale, look up. Make sure the back leg is straight so you get that hip flexor stretch in the right side. Exhale, fold. And then one more time, inhale, look up. Give it a little back bend if you can. Exhale, fold. And then come back up. Sweep that right leg towards the front. So you're sitting into that wide hamstring stretch. Right leg out to my right, left leg bent. Turning to the right leg, big inhale. Exhale, fold. Hold it for 3 breaths. Slowly come up, spinal twist. Right knee in front of the shin or across. Right fingertips behind you, left arm up, big inhale. Exhale, twist. Look over your right shoulder. Make sure your right sitting bone is flat. Long spine. Come back to center. Grab your leg, extend. Take your time to give it a little stretch. Try and sit up tall. Wherever that is, just grab it. And try and release, but keep it in the air. You've got that Turkish sit up. Right foot flat. Stand up. Lift the left knee into the chest. Stalk. Find your balance. Nice. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, warrior 3. Find that balance. Hips are square, pointing left toes down. Reversing that twisted lunge. Start bending the right knee, step back. Left fingertips up. Right hand on the lower back. Easy twist. Left hand on the mat. Right fingertips to the ceiling. Reach back if you want that extra quad stretch. Maybe even grab the foot. See how far you want to take it. It might be just reaching back. As long as you feel it in your left hip flexor. Front of your hip, you're there. Back into your easy twist slowly. 3-legged dog. Right hand down. Right leg goes back. Big inhale. Start twisting the hip open. Lift it high. Left elbow on the mat if you want. Both arms straight. Big inhale, square the hips. Exhale, step through. Back heel on the mat. Cartwheel up, warrior 2. Lovely. Look to the front of the mat. Half moon. Right fingertips on the mat, left fingertips pointing up. This time left toes pointing out to the side. You're stacking hips. Grab the back leg if you want. Bend that left knee if you want to push into that hand, please do. Lovely, guys. Release. Back into your half moon. Side lunge onto the left heel. Start bending the right knee. Make it controlled. Again, sit it as far as it goes. Make sure it's still an inner thigh stretch. Play if you want. Take a few breaths here or just stay up with a straight back. Make sure you can feel some stretch in your inner thighs. Leaving out a wide-legged forward fold, you're going to frame the right foot. Stay low if you can. Turn and straight away side plank. Right foot swings back. Find that side plank for a breath. Right toes behind you, lift the hips. Open the chest, wild thing. Back into your high plank. I'm hovering the right foot. Big inhale to prepare for your chaturanga. Exhale, sink through. Both feet on the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Just stay in your downward dog for a sec. Put both elbows onto the mat. If you want to put your elbows and knees down first, please do. Keep your hands flat on the mat. Bum high, pushing your sternum towards the ankles. Walk the feet a bit closer to the elbows. We love a dolphin, don't we? Keep pushing the chest through, not the neck. Try and keep the chin and the neck soft. 3 times, lift the heel as you breathe in. Draw the belly button in, keep pushing the chest through. Exhale, push the heels towards the mat if you can. Inhale, twice more. Lift, tummy tight, keep pushing chest through. Exhale, drop the heel however far it goes. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Hold. Now I'm going to walk the feet back where they came from. Inhale, shift forwards into that short elbow plank position. Tight tummy. I know it's shorter, I know it's uncomfortable. Exhale, push back into dolphin, bum high, chest through. Inhale, shifting forwards. Exhale, dolphin. That's a lot on the shoulders, guys. One more time. I promise I'm going to give you a break in a sec. Exhale, push through, hold. And then drop the knees onto the floor and go onto your front. Have the arms by your side. Give them a little break, give them a little shake. You can do a bow pose here, or you just work on the back strength. You decide. I'm going to grab one foot, quad stretch. Knees together. If you're already there, grab the other one. Knees together, hips flat, otherwise stay with one. Whatever you do, try and keep your knees together. Push those 2 bony hips onto the mat. Either release and change or stay with both. Lovely, release. Feet hip distance. Lift the chest, look at your mat. Shoulders away from the ears, palms facing down. Squeezing shoulder blades, lifting arms high. Make sure your shoulders are fairly high and you're not changing the distance between the shoulders and the mat. Just flap your arms, lower your arms and lift the palms as high as you can. Lower and lift. 3 more times. Breathe out. Breathe in, lower. Make sure your lower back is not hurting. You should feel it in the back of your shoulders. 1 more time, keep it high. Squeeze your bum if it's there and lift both legs off. If it's too much on your lower back, make sure it's just the upper body. Once you know what you're doing, look down at your mat, long the neck, and push the crown of your head to the front of the mat. And then slowly come down. You can stack your arms in underneath your forehead. Bend your knees, push them side, push the feet side to side, just to loosen your back. You can do exactly the same, or you can do your bow pose. Release the legs long, arms by your side. Start with the same, engage your shoulder blades, your glutes, and lift. Stay here if you want, otherwise grab the ankles, preferably not the foot, and you're gonna push the ankles into the hands, and that's what should be lifting you, rather than arching your lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze your glutes, and breathe. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Release it onto the mat. Relax for a sec again. Windscreen wipers with the feet if it's nice. And at some point when you're ready, slowly push your bum onto your heels into a child's pose. And I like to roll down here, switching down. And then slowly making your way onto your forehead if it's nice, or the top of your head, just around your back. Hold it here for a couple of breaths. We're going to go into your bum again. Find your downward dog. And straight away, if you want to, just go into your bum or step or jump forwards into your yogic squat, just to give it a little stretch first. Couple of breaths here. And onto your bum. Hug your knees. Just rock your back out for a sec. Left leg comes out to the side. Tuck the right foot in. Sit up nice and tall. Turn towards the left foot and stretch your hamstrings. Let's hold. Really give it a good stretch. You're nice and warm. Sit back up, spinal twist. Left knee in, across, left bum cheek on the mat. Left fingertips behind you, breathe in. Press the elbow against the knee, look over your left shoulder. Hold it for 3 breaths. Look to the front, pick up that left leg straight. I'm not going to grab it this time. I want to work on the strength of the core and the hip flexors. Big inhale, get ready for that Turkish get up. Right knee comes high into a stalk. Left foot comes flat. Let's go. Find your stalk, right knee into the chest. Standing nice and tall, find your balance. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, reversing that lunge. Right fingertips go up, left fingertips snake around if you wish. Right fingertips on the mat, easy twist, left fingertips go up. Take your time. If you want another quad stretch, this is your last one, so pop the back knee down. Just look behind you, point behind you, grab that back leg. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Back into your easy twist. Big inhale, exhale, 3-legged dog, left leg swings up. Open the hip there. Pop that right elbow on the mat if you wish. Just this time, if you want, bend that left knee, so you're pointing the left knee up to the ceiling. Opening that hip even further. Back into your 3-legged dog, both arms straight. Big inhale, square the hips. Exhale, step through. Back heel on the mat, warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands up. Just for this round. Reverse. Reach nice and high with the left fingertips. Half moon, left fingertips on the mat. Float into that balance. Hold it for 3 breaths. By all means, grab the back leg if you wish. For 2 more. For 1 more. Stepping into a side lunge onto your right heel. Bend that left leg. Make it controlled. Sit as low as you wish straight away. Hold it for 3 breaths. Play with that. Or just stay with your inner thigh stretch. For 2 more. Just think about that side plank straight away. You shift forwards, you swing that left leg to the back, you will be on your right hand. Go for it. Controlled, but a little bit faster. You're on your right hand, right foot. Once you're there, step the left foot behind you. Wild thing if you want. We'll wait for you here. Open the chest for 3. For 2. For 1. Come back into your high plank. I'm hovering the left foot. Chaturanga if you want to do it. Big inhale. Exhale, sink through with both feet on the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg behind you. 3-legged dog. Exhale, pigeon. Step the left shin behind the left wrist. Both wrists, really. Just for 1. Inhale as you look up. Slide back, bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Push the right leg to the front, going back to the beginning. Right leg straight, left knee bent. One more round. Inhale, turn towards that right foot. Exhale, stretch. Sit up, spinal twist. Right knee in and across. Right fingertips behind you, left arm up and twist. Look to the front. Start extending that right leg. Turkish get up, your left knee is going to come into your chest in your stalk. Right foot flat and go for it. Lift the arms high, lift the left knee into the chest. Lovely. Big inhale, exhale, warrior three. Hold it. Think about that lunge. Your left fingertips will go high. Start stepping back and reverse that lunge. Left fingertips high. Hold it. Easy twist. Left hand on the mat, right arm up. Sink your hips. Pop the back knee down if you're ready for it. Grab the back leg if you wish. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Back into your easy twist. Big inhale. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg goes behind you, up high. Open the hip. Pop the left elbow on the mat if you wish. Bend the right knee if you want to take it further. Back into 3-legged dog. Square the hips, right leg straight. Big inhale. Exhale, step through. Pivot back heel on the mat. Warrior 2. Cartwheel the arms up. Sink low. Right fingertips going forwards. Reverse the warrior. Right fingertips up. Exhale, half moon. Right fingertips on the mat. Left toes are pointing to your left. Grab that back leg if you wish. Open that hip if you wish. Hold it for 3, 2. Side lunge onto your left foot. Release it and start bending the right knee. Control it. The landing, the sitting over, the sitting low. Find that stretch, straight spine. Play if you want. Hold it for 3, 2. Think about that side plank. 1. Keep it low if you can. With 1 smooth move, transfer the weight onto right foot. Push the right foot to the back into your side plank. Hold the position. Once you're there, right toes behind you, wild thing. Lift the hips, open chest. Back into your high plank, hovering right foot if you wish. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Both feet on the mat. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to finish with the pigeon on the other side. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step into pigeon. And just hold it here. Wiggle your left knee back. Give me 1 back bend. Exhale, fold. Hold it here for a breath. And then come back up. Swing the left leg all the way around. Both legs straight. Grab the strap if you need it. Big inhale. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Hold it here, 5 long breaths. Any pain in your lower back, lengthen the spine a bit. Relax, sit up slowly. One more spinal twist, right knee in and across. Right fingertips behind you. I know you've already done it. Left arm up, press it against the knee, look behind you. Hold it for 5 long breaths. Draw up that spine really long, slow down your breaths. If you want to tug that left foot onto your right, please do. Choose your own spinal twist. And then slowly back to center, changing over again. Just choose your own spinal twist, whatever works for you. I've got left knee in and across. Left fingertips behind me, right arm up high and press. And hold it for 5 long breaths. Lovely, and release. And I promise this is the last thing. Find a wide-legged forward fold. So open those legs nice and wide, find some space. Wiggle around, heels up, fingertips behind you. Lift up tall to start with. Big inhale, and then push or walk forwards on your exhale. And hold it for 5 long breaths. And then slowly sit back up. Take your time. Hands behind you. Lean back. Shake the legs. Give them a helping hand. Hug them in. Go onto your back. Just a quick relaxation, won't be long, I promise. Legs straight if you want, arms by your side or anything that suits you. Relax your head, your neck. Close your eyes. Relax your legs, your hips. Shoulders, arms heavy on the mat. Relax your face as well. Long inhale in through the nose. Long exhale through the nose. Bring the knees into your chest one by one. Give them a hug, give them a squeeze. Draw circles into the air to massage your lower back one way and then the other way. And slowly roll onto your side. Bring yourselves into a seated position in your own time. Sitting up tall. Shoulders back and away from the ears. Ear to shoulder one way. And the other way. Drop the chin to the chest, stretching the back of your neck for a second or two. And then roll your head one way. And roll your head the other way. And then lift your chin. Let's finish it off. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.